What's up, guys? One Mega Man fan here, coming at you live. I am back after being sick. Still got a little bit of a throat thing, but we'll try to make it through tonight and have a good time. That's the goal here. Tonight we are going to have Bad Manners versus X-Force. This is a heroic division game. We are currently waiting on one person to get in the lobby. Looks like he may be AFK and the team's trying to get him in. Not sure. We still have a few minutes here before we run out of free time. Usually they have 15 minutes as a team to kind of get in to the lobby, so they have a little longer here to get their last member in, and once they get him in, they will be good to go. And yeah, I'm excited for this game, guys, especially after being off for a week. You know, it's just nice to be able to jump back in and get going again. Hey, he's in the lobby. Let's see if we can get the readies, and if we do, we'll just jump right in. I got one ready already from the teams, just waiting for ready number 2, and as soon as we have that, we will be good to go for this first series. Maybe. Okay. We're getting readies dropped all over the place, so we're definitely ready.
Dragon Child.
Alright, guys, jumping into the first game here. Put you over on the draft screen. We are going to have first pick and ban going over to the side of X-Force for game number 1. They did win the coin toss, and that was their choice. Did they... I see F's now. No, I don't. Who knows? All right, guys. Who knows? I'll try to keep up with chat when I can. First ban here. Expect something like the Genji, White Mane, Mayav. You know, some of those main ban heroes that we see these days in the current meta. There is going to be the White Man ban from X-Force. Do not want to deal with her against them, and they just don't want to pick her up in this first spot. Most likely we will see Deckard come through, though. There is going to be the Genji ban out of the side of Bad Manners. Don't want to have anybody dive in their backline. Can't say I blame them. May see a Maiev ban then from them in this next pick. Or Medivh is an option as well, too. He is a popular hero for getting onto that backline. Timer running all the way down. The Haka ban. Okay, interesting. I like the Haka here. He's one of my favorite heroes on this map. The global option he provides is just great. Can flank the backline fairly easily. There's going to be the Urel ban, so another soul laner, which means Mayav and Medivh both are available to be taken here by either teams. Do we see the quick Mayav pick here from X-Force is the question. She gets a lot of value. I'd say it's hard for them to just pass that up, especially when she's on the board. But also, then you know there's 2 picks for the side of Bad Manners after that. Is there something they prioritize more? Maybe something like a Deckard Cain or the Murden. And there's going to be the Murden lock-in from them, so they want to lock in their tank, get that picked up here early. Murden, very popular in the meta right now. If you guys are watching any HGC, Murden, Johanna, that's about it, and then occasionally get some Diablo and other stuff mixed in there, but lots of Murden, Johanna. Diablo Tyrande getting picked up here from Bad Manners. This is the reworked Tyrande. She can solo support now, from what I've been told. I haven't played her myself, but that's what I've been told. So I'll take that, and we'll see if she can power through here. And Diablo paired with Tyrande is a very old school comp. You have Diablo does the shove, gets the flip, Tyrande with the beautiful timing on that stun for the follow-up. Nice easy pick. Deckard and Maiev going to be picked up here for the 2-3 slot of X-Force, and that's going to roll us into this next ban phase. Maiev, I love that choice by them. Going to be able to dive that backline fairly easily. Just has to watch out for Diablo kind of pushing her around if he is peeling for that team. But as long as they can keep him distracted with the front line from the X-Force's side, Maiev should have free reign in the back. Jaina going to be banned out here. Almost ran out of time on that ban from Bad Manners. They don't want to have that ice combo available with that Warden's Cage. Just it's a nice little area. You can drop a Blizzard, get a ton of value. Don't blame them at all there. We may see a Jim Raynor actually out of X-Force here. It would pair really well with the Deckard Slows. So maybe something that comes up here. Li Ming banned out for the side of X-Force. They don't want to have that against them. It seems like an odd choice, but she does have some very good poke. She's able to follow up on the Diablo combo if it's timed well. And then we're going to have the Falstad and the Phoenix picked up here for the side of Bad Manners. Falstad going to be that global for them. I don't know if they put him in. Falstad does not do well in the soul lane, so I'd hate to see him up there, but it is an option. You know, ideally they stick him kind of somewhere in the middle, so he can kind of jump where he needs to with that flight ability from his mouth. Sonya Raynor, there is that Jim Raynor we talked about, and the Sonya for that soul lane. I love that choice. And then Diva. Did not expect a Diva here at all, but I'll take a Diva here. So I'm assuming Diva is going to be that soul leader against the Sonya, I guess. I mean, you could put Phoenix there as well too. Diva's just such an odd choice, I feel like, but you know, she does do okay against Mab because she has kind of that 2 HP bar set up available to her with the mech and then her own personal health bar. Falstad though can have a tough time into Maiev, similar to like a Zeratol. So definitely gonna have to watch Falstad to see how he plays out this game. And hopefully guys, my voice will hold out through this. We're gonna try. And just so you guys know, you can see it at the top of the screen. Volskaya and Tomb were the map bans. And we're going to have Dragonshire followed by Infernal Shrines here. And first map was chosen by Bad Manners as X-Force won the coin toss. Alright guys, we're loaded into the game now. Team's going to be popping in Heroes on each side. On the left, combat. In the blue, we are going to have Bad Manners. And on the right, in the red, we will have X-Force with some mount synergy. Didn't all quite pull it off, but that's okay. We'll give them a break there. Quick look at talents here as we wait for the teams to march down towards the center here. Falstad going with that auto attack build at level 1.
Battle commencing.
So not going to go into the lightning rod build,
seconds.
which is popular against kind of those dive heroes like a Zeratol or Maiev. Kind of push them off. Tracer.
4,
Anything to
3,
add in
2,
additional pressure
1.
is good. Murden going with the stacking talent at level 1 to go ahead and pair with his baseline quest. Teams moving towards the middle. There's one stack so far. Root and Slow can come out. Not going to connect with anyone. And we're going to see the early split here from the side of Bad Manners. They don't want to take that fight in the middle. Sonya headed up top. Is going to be the Diva up there in that lane. So VCR and Disco going to go at it here. Disco should be okay, I think, up here. We'll see how it plays out. Meanwhile, on the bottom, we've already cleaned up very quickly by the side of Bad Manners. Get to push in here early onto these towers. Not really going to be able to do damage, though. Looks like the minion may have gotten an arrow off for 2. Jimmy going to be in that middle lane versus that Falstad. Should be able to win that out as long as he plays careful. Doesn't get eaten up by lightning rod.
Loose the Dragon Knight.
DK number 1 starting soon. Bossa making the rotation over to that siege camp on Maiev. Not the fastest camp taker, but we'll be able to get it done. There's going to be a stun on the Murden there. Fizzy going to be able to door toss out of that. Mech is going to fall. Disco, a little bit of a gank attempt by the side of Bad Manners, but he will be okay.
Power is yours.
Going to heal right back up on this wave. And since that was a kill on the mech, that means there was no Diva explosion. Looks like she's still charging that up as far as I can tell. Well, she's going to have to charge up through the mech first too. Bottom lane, Fizzy trying to hold the point here. Duck gets a nice stun combo. Not going to connect initially. There's going to be the Deckard onto Diablo. So it's all over. Just give himself some time. Going to grab a couple pots here. Heal right back on up. Unfortunately, this is a lot of damage coming out from that Phoenix here. Level 4s are being locked in. Top lane, we did lose Sonya to that Falstad gang. D.Va does appear to have her bomb available. Mech is going to die, though. Down in the bottom, we are going to have the 4-man now. Raynor making rotation in, looking for the fix there. They are going to get the kill on Nirvan, and then the kill onto the Diablo as well. It's going to be 2-for-0 trade down in the bottom lane here. DK point going to get traded over. Nova looking to go back to get some health and mana, or just mana. And we're going to see the camp started here in the bottom by this 3-man. Looking to get the pressure into this lane while they have a few seconds. Diablo and Falstad now back up, starting to make their way back onto the map. And the great thing about Murden is you can just heal right back on up through this. Owl going to come out, not going to connect with anybody. Camp will start to pressure this up top. D.Va and Sonya going at it here. Sonya going to be a little bit safer, a little more careful. Falstad picks him up, especially once I know he's missing. A little too far up here. He may be in trouble. Here comes the lightning rod. There's Falstad auto and the boomerang. There's going to be the nuke to cut the path off. Can she make it out? No, she cannot. And Sonya goes flying off the screen. Another kill here for the side of Bad Manners. Dive it onto the Murden, and from the Murden onto the Diablo. There's going to be the Deckard connects as well onto Rubber Duck. Murden does get the tower range. Does not have the Doorstock's going to take a lot of damage from those towers and from the Phoenix. Deckard going to get him healed right back on up. Bossa holding the bush here for his team. They do not want to give this point over, but they're not getting soaked in the middle, which means they are behind. Level 7's locked in a little bit sooner for the side of Bad Manners. The pull, Boss maybe in trouble here, is going to fall. That's going to be a kill on the Mayab. The question is, can they get a counter kill with the Raynor here? I don't think it's going to happen. Not quite enough damage early on. Point will go over. Sonya up in the top. Falstad going to fly to the middle. Sonya not able to get this point back fast enough, and that's going to be a DK going over to the side of Bad Manners. That is the power of having a global on this map, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like choice to push down the top lane here. Meanwhile, in the bottom, we do have a 3-man pushing. I love this call from Bad Manners. We can get the split pressure on the map. Try to get as much done as possible. Raynor is going to be the main defense against that Dragon Knight. So by forcing him up into that top lane, you can get a little more value. Bonnie is here as well, so he should be fairly safe. Bottom lane, continuing token here. My edge going in, not going to get a tether on anyone initial here. Just going to throw those fans, get that free damage out there. Doing a great job of burning through Phoenix's shield. The problem is they don't have a ton of fault. There's going to be the stun, slow. They get the root on top of it. It's going to be the question. There's going to be the root. There's the pull on top of it, and they get the pick. There's the teleport out, and Phoenix just barely escapes here from that kill attempt. 10 almost here for the side of Bad Manners. Are up about a level or so. They want that kill, not able to get it. John doing your best to keep herself and her team alive. Falstad winding down. 2 Siege Giants is going to go ahead and start that here. Sonya, meanwhile, is up on that night camp on the top right, as you can see in the mini-map. Getting to try to get some pressure up in that lane. Should help out, especially now that that well is gone. Any extra pressure this we can have would be great. Raynor going to be working on the Siege Giants for his team. 10's locked in now for Bad Manners. Looks like we are going to have the salvo from the Phoenix. D.Va going with that extra damage while in pilot form. Diablo with the lightning breath. And that is going to be Shadowstalk. Yep, Shadowstalk from Tehran. Falstad goes in and steals the camp with Mighty Gust, but may pay for it. He does pay for it with his life. So camp stolen away with a Mighty Gust, but Falstad falls here. And 10 is now locked in toward the side of X-Force.
The shrine is gathering power.
Fairly standard pickup here from them. Warden's Cage, Raiders. So we are going to have a stay a while and listen from Decker Kane here. False set about halfway stacked on his level 1. Grimes activating in 5 seconds or so. And the tough part is that Sonya has a very hard time winning this lane now, especially that she has nowhere to retreat to. No forward up in that top. Their best. There goes up the damage on Phoenix. There's the root. Lightning Breath. Salvo gonna get scanned, but not gonna have any damage count. Lightning Breath helps try to zone. Not gonna be enough to get any picks there. So probably gonna fall here to this combo.
Hero slain.
Again, Falstead using that global, getting around the map, getting lots of damage out, and lots of ganks. Just what you want from Falstead. It's very tough to play Falstead in the current meta. So I love this play out of the side of Bad Manners, making sure they know his limits and how to make him work on the map. Yeah, look, we're on the backside. There's gonna be Falstead with a fly-in. Mighty Gut's gonna blow the team back into the base. It's gonna be this connect by 3 from the Phoenix. Rainer's gonna be his first fall. Boss trying to escape, is gonna get stunned here by the Tron. Trying to run away. There are pods from the Decker King. Busy though, maybe in trouble. Gonna pop the Avatar just to make sure he stays nice and healthy. Reaches out from the Decker King. Trying to peel for the team. Nice stun from Tehran there. Bassa is gonna fall here to that fall stab. That's gonna be a 2-for-0 trade in this fight. DK picked up again. Diva is the one in that DK. One of the safer heroes to have in it for the side of Bad Manners. And they are looking to take down this bottom 4. Possibly open up the wall here in the bottom. 13 is locked in for them as well.
Blue team has destroyed a
They're out for the middle fort here. Seems like an odd choice. I'd really love to see them try to open up that deep wall in the bottom. Try to open up the green for the lane here. But obviously taking this out is going to slow down that rotation from the side of X-Force between these lanes. 4-man defense here. Falstead dealing with that or Sonya dealing with that camp. He's going to back off here. Come down to help their team. Does not have the 13 yet available. DK just going to poke down this wall. Open it up a little. This still looks like not going to connect. Spear misses as well as the Murden stun. Wrath was popped here by Sonya. They have to fight a little close. There's no 13 yet for the side of X-Force here. It's not something they really want to take. As being the pull, Warden Cage is going to come up between the Mighty Gust and counter synergy with that Lightning Breath. Trying to point stay while listening connect to 2 members, so we're going to see Murden and Sonya fall. There's no frontline available. Possible going to get the jump away. Nova though flips back over by that Diablo. Rubber Duck getting major value there. They're able to get a 3rd pick. Be careful here on this Rainer. Dive over the wall from Rubber Duck here. Rainer trying to walk away. Looks like he will make it out of this alive. Keep wall is down here. PCR player is tanking those power shots as well as the feet. That is going to be another wall down here for the side of Bad Manners. More pressure on the map. More potential places to win. 13 just now getting locked in by the side of X-Force, but they are way too far behind on the XP. Bad Manners up 3 levels. This is not looking good for X-Force. They're going to have to take a fight, a level down, and a talent down for sure. If they can get the picks though, the comeback XP is something that happens in Heroes. So they definitely have a chance to bring it on back here. Bottom lane, we're going to see the cleanup from the 4-man. Sonya up top, trying to get some extra pressure in, so clean that lane. Needs to be careful of the gank though. Bad Manners showing in the middle lane. Good cause Sonya to go ahead and start to back up now. Disco hanging around playing with fire here. It needs to be Hearthen right now. There's the Hearth.
And destroy your enemy.
The question is, will it be in time? It will be in time, so Disco will not fall up in the top lane. Heavy rotation there from the side of Bad Manners, looking for that pick. Not able to get it though. Murden in the bottom did get the channel of the point. Fly is available for Falstad, so he can go wherever he needs to. And this may just end up being a fight over this channel point here, which is not great for the side of X-Force. And Tyrande Owl is just going to spot people out. Murden now showing on the map, thanks to that owl. Dive into my Warriors cage. Murden goes in on top of it. Mighty Gus try to split the team here. Even going to drop at the neck and try to get that bomb off. He's out on Murden, but Sonya falls from a quick blow up here. Diablo able to confirm that kill. Boss taking a lot of damage. Lightning breath from Diablo. There's the stun from the Tehran. That's going to be another kill for the side of Bad Manners. They grab the DK and now they're marching towards the core, picking up X-Force as they go. Fizzy with the stun there, trying to get away. Root from Deckard to try to slow down the enemy team. VCR diving in. They do get the pick on the Rainer here. This definitely is going to be a dead keep and probably a dead core. Murray taking a lot of damage. There's going to be another kill. 4-for-0 trade in favor of Bad Manners. And that should be close to GG here. Death timers are fairly short for X-Force because they're so far behind on experience. Dragon Knight is very powerful at 13 minutes in. Core shielding is now down, starting to fall, down to 70% already. Diablo going to get the kill here on to Maiev. Core falls even faster, 20% 10. 5, 4, 0. That's going to be GG game number 1. Going over to the side of Bad Manners here in this best of 2 series. Quick look at the talents and stats for you guys here for the teams. Phoenix putting out almost 50 or 49,000 hero damage. Maiev was close. I don't know. Okay. I feel like Falstad got a ton of value here. The global value for the side of Bad Manners from that Falstad was huge. And I'm a big Falstad fan, so I'm happy to see it. Falstad is not about getting all that hero damage out. You can see he was actually the lowest hero damage for his team. But he was second highest on Soak, only to D.Va, who was in the solo lane. And he was able to confirm a lot of kills. Confirmed 8 kills there, which is a lot. So it's not necessarily about getting the value off of your, damage from your auto attacks. It's more about getting those picks and getting the global value there around the map. That is going to be a quick look at the talents for you all for anyone curious. And also because I want to look around almost 40,000 healing. So doing a great job of there. Guys, we're going to set up the lobby for the next game. Next map is Infernal Shrines. This one was chosen by X-Force. Alright guys, we're getting people into the lobby here. And once we have them all in, we'll jump right into this next game. Alright. Just waiting on a couple more members here. Once they get in here, guys, we'll be able to go with game number 2 here on Infernal Shrines. Psycho, you don't approve of any of the choices here, apparently. Yeah, I do agree with the Leaming Ban over the Phoenix was a little weird. Phoenix is fairly strong right now in the meta. I think I need to have someone else. Someone else needs to be set to captain, but I can't remember who it's supposed to be. Disco, there you go. All right, we got one guys just waiting on number 2. Once I have number 2, we'll jump right on into this next game. We got our readies. Lots and lots of readies here.
Infernal shrines.
Alright guys, let's get you switch over to the screen. First pick and man, gonna go over to the side of Bad Manners this time. They are going to go ahead and get rid of that Genji again. They do not want to play against him. Can't say I blame them here necessarily after that last game. I mean, they did well without him. So if we don't need him, why take him? And Maiev, another dive hero, they did fine against her. The Diva respect. The Diva respect here coming out from the side of X-Force. Next ban here for the side of Bad Manners. We'll see what they go ahead and get rid of here. Last time it was Urel. We'll see if they stick with that ban. I mean, they could take her, so they don't have to ban out. They're going to ban White Mane out. So the question is Urel going to get banned out here by X-Force, or do they give her over to the side of Bad Manners? And, you know, I'd have a tough time doing it after that last game. But, I mean, it's Infernal Shrines. I mean, she can sit on the shrine all day is the problem. It's hard to get a kill on to Urel. I feel like they have to get rid of her. Get rid of the Abathur, though. They must know something we don't. Abathur getting pulled off the board here for Bad Manners and X-Force. First pick coming out from Bad Manners. Are they going to quick snap in that Urel, or is there something else they value more? Do they want to go with the Deckard, the Tyrande? Did a great job last game keeping her team up overall. They're going to grab that Diablo again. They really like Diablo. I think that's a solid choice on this map. Lots of tight spaces and chokes for Diablo to get those stuns off, get that extra damage going. I think it's a great choice here. Now this 1-2 slot, this is a chance for a kind of power pick with a Urel. Get a nice strong soul leaner, but we're going to have Asmodean coming out here from X-Force and Johanna. So they will be rotating together between the middle and bottom lanes to stack up Asmodean as quickly as possible. Get that extra pressure onto the map with those generals.
Vanquish the
We're going to have a Jaina picked up here and Alexstrasza from Bad Manners in this 2-3 slot. Jaina pairs with Diablo. See that combo quite a bit. Alexstrasza is the strongest support, in my opinion, on this battleground. Phoenix going to get banned out from the side of X-Force. That's definitely a solid choice by them. This ban here from the side of Bad Manners, I feel like should just be a Deckard Cain. Just pull off the other good support on this map. And then you kind of stick X-Force with like a Malfurion or a Stukov. Not that either one of those are bad heroes. I just feel like they don't get as much value on the objectives here. And there's that Deckard ban coming out from them. I think that's a strong ban from Bad Manners here. Now we'll see what happens in this 2-3 slot for the side of X-Force. I'd love to see a DPS and a support. Just lock that in. Or a solo laner and a support. And then kind of leave that DPS for last. They have a few different options. I mean, if they're going to grab a Zeratul, they want to grab it now. Because Zeratul with Jane and Diablo is scary. They're going to get Maiev again. And Sonya again. So they're going to go with 2 heroes from last game. Sonya going to be holding down that solo laner. Maiev going to be doing that dive DPS damage along with Sonya. I don't know how I feel about taking the Maiev here personally. There's the Zeratul. Oh my god, this is so scary. Oh, and Hollark. Yeah, okay, guys. If I am X-Force, I don't want to play this at all. At all. I do not want to play against this team comp. Like, Zeratul VP, and then you have APOC and Ring of Frost underneath, or Ring of Frost and then Lightning Breath combo. Like, it is scary, especially if it's in practice. You can guarantee the lock on that Ring of Frost with the exception of a 0.1 2 5-second cleanse gap in there if it's not timed right. Now, Furion going to come out here, does not have a cleanse. Or a full cleanse. I mean, personally, I'm concerned for X-Force here. This draft from Bad Manners just looks scary. And I'll be honest, I don't want to play against it. If I had to play, I would want to be on the side of Bad Manners playing this game. But we'll see. Maybe the rotations from Asmod and Johanna will be enough to get Asmo stacked. They can get that dunk damage. If they can control the shrine, they'll be okay. They're just going to have a really tough time doing it, in my opinion. Not impossible, but a really tough time. Alright guys, on the left hand side in the blue, we are going to have again the side of Bad Manners looking to tie this up or bring this to a 2-game win here with the domination. And on the right in the red, we have X-Force looking to tie it up on this map. Battleground of their choice here. We'll see if they're able to pull it off or not. They will definitely do their best, I am sure. Team's going to march right down towards the center here. Initially, it looks like
10 seconds.
fairly standard talents as far as I can tell here coming out from the level 1s.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We cannot tarry.
Team's now marching down towards the center here. We're going to have our typical 5v5 in the middle. He gets the blind initially on that Zeratul. There's the reveal. Spear not going to collect from that Sonya. Dammy is going to be okay there. Pulling from a VCR player. Not really a lot of follow-up there. Zeratul up top along with the Sonya here are going to be sharking around. Which means Alak is going to be in this 4-man, which is kind of scary. He can kind of just pull you wherever he wants to go. So, yeah, definitely not somewhere I would want to be sitting. Nice little setup here. Is he going to spot out? On the way pulling onto the VCR player. There's going to be the root. Not enough follow-up, though, to get the damage. Pretty much the only damage is going to be Sonya and Mayav in this early game. Asmanian takes a little while to get stacked up, get that damage going on those dumps. He's pulling in silence from VCR player. Nova with a nice root there to help heal for Basa Basa. Good rotation now started here from the side of X-Force. Up top, Disco winning this out against Dammy. Zeratul not really going to win out this solo lane versus a Sonya overall. I mean, maybe if it was a really bad Sonya, but I don't think it's going to happen. Alarak actually coming up here. May see a potential pick here. Zeratul going to go in. Do the silence. Pull back in. For the pick here, the question is, can they get it? Looks like they will get the pick here. First blood going to go over to the side of Bad Manners. Zeratul will get away without taking too many tower shots. And level 4 is being locked in for both the teams. Much more traditional spot to see Alrak in that solo lane. Flip it up, spots out the camp here. Asmanian says you're going to have to walk past me. And that's not happening because I can body block this whole lane. Camp picked up here for X-Force. Going to get some pressure on this middle of the map. Up top, we are going to see Zeratul and Alak work on this Shaman camp. I love this call from them here. Mostly because we're going to see the Shrine be in this bottom in 5 seconds. This is going to be free pressure. Sonya's going to have to rotate. She's not going to have a choice. She has to come back up and clear this out. You see the immediate turnaround, basically. Or the fight over should she turn around or not. 10 monsters down so far for X-Force. They are in the lead. Sonya's going to actually come down here. They're going to let that push up in the top. They're going to need to end this fast. As we're doing those dunks on the backline, trying to get as much damage as possible. Monster lead in favor of X-Force here. There's this spear onto the backline. Looking to pick on the Jaina. Disco very deep though. He gets shoved around by the tank. Rubber Duck heals for his Jaina. And they do confirm the kill. Bassa with the tether. Not going to receive the extra full damage. There's going to be the kill there as well. 2-for-0 trade. Absolutely doing his best. Now Furion may be in trouble. Busy trying to peel for Nova here. He will make it out okay. And that's going to be the Shrine going over here to the side of Bad Manners. He should be able to get this Punisher. It is a Mortar Punisher. So early game, not really a ton of value. It's only 4 minutes into the game thus far. Be careful here, does not want to get kicked. He's very bad. There's going to be the Mortar Punisher coming down this middle lane. No unstoppable here from the Johanna, as she did pop it to make sure she got out of that. They're taking around the bottom now. Furion eats the stun. There's going to be the flip combo from Rubber Duck here, and there's the pull from Alarak. That's going to be a dead Malfurion. Going to be unstoppable again from Johanna with that Iris Scan trying to walk away. Frizzy is going to make it out. Bassa very deep in the backline. Maybe in trouble here. Punisher jumps again. That's going to be the stun combo with the Jaina Burst. Is going to be enough to get another kill. 2-for-0 trade down in this bottom. And this may actually be a whole fort falling here. Sekti cannot really do anything on this Asmodean. He can throw some nice range damage, but really not going to get a lot done here. Alarak working on this camp in the bottom. Since they're going to continue to pressure this lane, I love this choice by them. Sevens are locked in now for the side of X-Force. Down about a level or so in experience. They need to be careful. They need to soak. They need to bring that back up and catch back up here. Next objective will be in the middle or top here on the map. Sonya may be in trouble. There's going to be the shove from Rubber Duck. With the Blizzard to help cut her off with the slow going. There's going to be the flip away from the wall. From Rubber Duck. There's the pull. Not going to hit it with the silence. Disco makes it out there. Johanna going in now. Yeah, with the follow-up. Going to have the tether on the two. Disco trying to spin the lane. Heal back up here. Doesn't want to go too deep quite yet. Malfurion. Malfurion holding that level 7 to see if he's going to need to grab the cleanse for that ring potential that could be going on here. I don't see why not to grab it at this point. Double pull in. Not real far forward. Can he get the pick? Is the question. There's going to be the silence from the Alarak. Malfurion needs help though. Miracle arching around down here now. By my F on the floor there. Still in the backline going on to Nova though. Nice root. Keep himself alive, but Diablo gets the kill going in deep. Maybe too deep here. Gonna fall. Tower slow and damage is gonna be enough here. 10 is locked in now for the side of Bad Manners. Spear comes out from Disco. They're looking for the pick on the Zeratul. There's the dunk. That's gonna be another kill for them. This is great. Some comeback XP here. Alex did pop that Dragon Queen. So that will be on cooldown for the next objective potentially here. We do have Ring of Frost coming out from the side of Jaina along with that VP from Zeratul. So we do see an old school combo with the APOC. Yeah, guys, this is not going to be fun for the side of X-Force at all. And does this clean roots? It does clean roots. So as long as Malfurion has the heals out in time, he can get the quick cleanse off, get everybody out of those roots before they take too much damage. You'll have to time it out right with that APOC as well that will be underneath that Ring of Frost. Just a scary combo, not something you really want to have to deal with. Twilight Dream from Malfurion is the choice. I love that pickup versus the Zeratul. He dives in too deep, or that Diablo goes too deep. Just go ahead and silence him. Give your ourselves a chance to walk away here. Shaman can't pick up in the top right. Meanwhile, in the middle, we do see the double pickup here from the side of Bad Manners onto these Khazra. I'm not sure who's a level 10 yet, which seems odd to me. I would assume it's going to be Warden's Cage, but I guess it doesn't have to be. Wrath from Sonya here. Maybe I'll cool down about 15 seconds. Zeratul charging around that backside, looking for that MVP. onto the enemy team. Into the VP on the 2. There goes the APOC. Fury not able to get out of a rainfall. Not going to connect though. A little this time, but Zeratul on the back line able to pick onto Malfurion before Twilight Dream even has a chance to go off. Alex using that cleansing flame to help keep her teammate alive. Disco trying to spin away here, trying to heal up, gets the peels. There's going to be a kill on Zeratul. So 1-for-1 trade so far in this fight. Vasa very low, trying to get away here. Goes support. There goes the kill onto Johanna. Malfurion now back up for the walk to his team. They do have a chance. They are up a little bit on the monsters, not by a ton. Zeki can continue to dunk and try to steal as many away as possible. Rotation back in. Sonya acting as the main tank here. With Johanna being dead for another 3 seconds. Both teams fighting over these monsters very close here. Almost dead even. There goes the Dragon Queen from Ina. Let's try and get the pit, or the monsters here. There's going to be the block from Vasa. Trying to peel for Sonya. She will fall. Arcane Punisher picked up here. Looks like he is in favor of the side of X-Force at least. Twilight Dream can come out on to... Oh, there's the dunk on the Alex. Seki with the dunk, getting that value there. So overall, Punisher goes over to the side of X-Force here. XP just about dead even. They're going to push in, look for additional picks. There's the root on the Rubber Duck here. He is going to be able to walk away from this. Fairly tanky, doesn't have a full 100 souls, but does have a decent amount. This fort could fall here. We'll see where X-Force goes after this. They are still in this game, guys. They're showing that they have some life left in them. Push down towards this key wall. Over the wall. Other side wall down, unfortunately. It is an Arcane Punish. They do get a lot of value. They do get the wall. A tower. Another tower will still be alive, unfortunately, but you know, they gave them some XP, gave them that 13 a little bit earlier than their opponent. So any advantage they can get right now would be great. Sonya up at the top, maybe rotated on here. Not going to spot out anyone from the enemy team, I don't think. A little bit of weird vision play, yep. Disco not going to be able to see them there. 13 now locked in for the side of Bad Manners. They're going to go ahead and grab it. And Shaman Camp is some pressure in this top lane. Meanwhile, in the bottom, we are going to see X-Force grabbing the Khazar Camp. Looking to put some pressure onto this wall. The minion wave's already pushed all the way up to it. They're not going to push with it, which is an interesting choice. I'd love to see them try to get some pressure out here, especially before this next objective in the bottom lane. Even potential invade. Johanna going to spot this out. Sonya not there yet, though. Dunk on the point just to get some free damage. Now both these camps will get cleaned up relatively free. Both teams have to respond here. Bottom lane 4 is going to start to take some damage from this big minion wave down here. Rotation up though onto the top lane. Basa in a risky spot, should be okay. You see the rotation against the pool. There's Johanna with the Blessed Shield. Double comes in. There's no VP on the backline. There's going to be a quick blow up though on Tumaev. Disco is trapped. Twilight Dream getting attacked on multiple members here. Malfurion trying to get away. Keenan goes in deep on the backline in that Dragon Form. Gets the blowback, and that's going to be killed onto Sonya and Malfurion. 2 more kills here. 3-for-0 trade thus far. Busy trying to walk away, just decides to turn around and die, so the death timer is not too staggered here. That's going to be a 4-for-0 trade in favor of Bad Manners. Bad Manners just to steal away the blue team here from the side of X-Force. Zeratul cleaning up that middle lane some. Making sure they don't get too far behind on XP, don't let too much damage happen. Now, obviously, the Shaman Camp will get cleaned up fairly quickly by the side of X-Force. I'd love to see the camp picked up, though, on the left side, and there is going to be the start there by Zeratul. Bad Manners want to get as much pressure on the map as they can in this top lane, since the shrine is in the bottom again. No well in that lane for the side of X-Force, but they do have their middle well still, so they have somewhere to tap if they need to. That's not too far away. Opposite situation for the side of Bad Manners. They have the well in the bottom and nothing in the middle. He's starting to point. This is the Arcane Frozen Punisher. And trying to steal for away. Not going to be successful here. There's a nice VP on the 2 in the back line, which is the APOC coming out. Watching come down. There's 3 across now underneath it as well. Going back to no one, unfortunately. Disco, though, very deep. Is in trouble here. Trying to spin the win to stay alive. Mayev's already dead. That's a 2 friendly trade. There's going to be a big pile of dream on the 2. Not going to be enough, though, to get a kill. And the 3-man will walk away here. As many are going to try to dunk the point, steal away as many of his monsters as possible. This should be a Frozen Punisher going over to the side of Bad Manners here. 16 being locked into them as well. Not quite here yet for the side of X-Force. They sent no one up to the top to respond to this. So this camp up top is going to end up taking down this 4 and possibly more here. They really need to have somebody respond to this. They're going to have to get put the 4 in the bottom anyway. I'm surprised they didn't just send up even just Asmo. Maiev making a rotation up here. Gonna get that XP. Clean up that camp, but not before the fort falls, unfortunately. You're gonna have a full level lead here for the side of Bad Manners again. They're burning down the sidewall here. They have a way in and out now. Let's get a little bit that Punisher over. We have it down to about half health or so thus far. Disco, though, gets rooted out on the wrong side of that Punisher. Then the win, there's a big dunk onto all 4 rounds here from the Asmodee. Nice spread damage. Alex on the top of that Dragon Form. Actually, Punisher was cleaned up here. Only the wall taken for the side of Bad Manners. So actually not too bad of a trade. There's going to be Containment Disc from Maiev here on Diablo. He's going to come down. Pop comes out, Lane across the goal too, not connecting anyone unfortunately. Come on the multiple rumors here from the Alarak. Huge damage there. They get to take on the Sonya. Bossa maybe next. He does fall as well too. That's going to be 2 for nothing trade here. Johanna falls. That makes it 3. And no reason to not take this heat now. 3 members dead. 30 seconds left or so until everybody from the side of X-Force is alive. I don't think they can 4. They have a lot of damage potential. They might be able to force it if the wave gets up to them fast. They also get back off, push in on them later. Looks like they're going to choose just to back away here and push in a little later. Catapult's now pushing this bottom lane against X-Force. They will have to babysit this. And looks like Bad Manners going to steal away the camp here. Say thank you for the free XP towards 20. Top lane, large wave pushed up here. We'll start to do some damage to this fort. Should be able to claim it here, which will be good. That'll be some more XP for X-Force. They're definitely going to need it to get back into this game. All the camps in the bottom half are painted blue by the side of Bad Manners. Diablo sharking around the bush here. Looking for